What is going on, Washington fans? What's good, Washington fans? And great morning. So I went to bed after midnight just watching the draft. I was really on Twitter heavy. Twitter was announced the picks before the actual picks were announced by Adam Silver. So I was up pretty late waiting for the Washington Wizards pick. The draft went pretty slow. It went pretty darn slow. The NFL draft goes slow as well. But if you did not know, we did select Cassius Winston. I got my hoodie on. We did select Cassius Winston from Michigan State, the legendary college basketball player. As you guys know, I am a Maryland Terps fan, or if you didn't know, so there is a Big Ten rivalry between us. Ant Cowan versus Cassius Winston. We split last year, or we split Ant Cowan. We won in Michigan State, and then Michigan State won in College Park. So I'm not a fan of Spartans. So, but I'm happy with the pick. I like Cassius Winston. Cassius Winston is a baller. He is a competitor. He is a winner. He will get up in you defensively, and he can shoot the ball, man. I think he shot like 48% from three. I'm looking at the numbers right now. He shot 43% from three last year in 2020, and then he shot 49% from three in 2018. I mean, he was Big Ten Player of the Year in 2018, first team All Big Ten, two-time All-American. I remember when he beat Duke with Zion Williamson and them boys last year. I mean, he's a competitor. He's a tough, gritty guy. And Tom Izzo, you know what kind of coach he is. Him and Tom Izzo used to argue with each other, yell at each other during the games. I mean, he's a gritty, tough, scrappy point guard that the Wizards need. And we talk about culture. He's definitely a culture guy. Draymond Green shouted him out, because you know how Draymond Green is. Both second-round picks. I think this is another steal of the draft. We stole Denny at the ninth pick of the draft. I think Cassius Winston is definitely a steal here. I think the knock on him is his speed and athleticism. That's a lot what I'm hearing. A lot of people are comparing him to Eric Snow. And no knock on Eric Snow, no disrespect to Cassius Winston. Eric Snow had a long career in the NBA. He didn't have a flashy career, but Eric Snow had a legitimate 10-year career in the NBA as a starter. Went to the NBA Finals with LeBron, and was just a good back. Right now, we're just looking for a backup to John Wall, and I think Cassius Winston can definitely do that. We do have Ishmael Smith, but when Ishmael Smith's contract expires, then Cassius Winston can probably step up. So the read up on Cassius is, then Cassius, with his brother, he's a storied player, and he's gonna be a college basketball, probably a Hall of Famer. He passed records at Michigan State, can distribute the ball. He passed Mateen Cleaves for the Big Ten record of 816 assists on January 17th in a win against Wisconsin. So he's a great distributor, great passer, and that's what we need. Getting Bertans open if we keep him, getting Bradley Beal open if we keep him. I mean, of course we're keeping Bradley Beal, but getting Bradley Beal open. So a negative write-up, but this guy was honest. He says Cassius Winston's just not very athletic. He's not that big, but he had a great career. He can shoot the ball, just not that quick. But he'll definitely be in the NBA. He's got a big, deep range. He can run a team. He's been a winning kind of player. He's got some character. I agree with all that. Another guy said Cassius Winston put together one of the most dominant runs in college basketball at a powerhouse school. Made 43% of his threes for his career, averaged 18.6 points per game, 85% from the free throw line, 6 assists per game last year. So, I mean, and a lot of people didn't think he was going to get drafted. Wizards, we got a backup point guard who shot 43% from the three in 4 years at Michigan State. With Wall not playing back-to-backs, they need three-point guards. Winston can step right in and help. So, John Wall will be on a minute restriction this year, if you did not know. Of course, he hasn't played basketball in 2 years in the NBA, and coming off a torn Achilles injury and the foot injury, he's been really nicked up. So we need some backup point guard play. We're going to be leaning heavily on the backup guards. So look for Cassius Winston to get some playing time this year. Really, he's going to get some play. I'm not going to say he's going to be playing 30 minutes a game, but he's definitely going to get 10 to 15 minutes a game, which is pretty good for a second-round pick, getting minutes like that. And if he plays well, I got to look at Shabazz Napier's contract, but Cassius Winston could probably take Shabazz Napier's spot, another legendary college player. So I love this Cassius Winston pick. We traded with the Thunder. We had the 37th pick. They drafted some foreigner. I don't know his name. So we traded with the Thunder. We got their 53rd pick and picked up Cassius Winston, and we're going to get a future second-round pick. So good moves by Tommy Shepard. Not getting fleeced this time and not just picking up cash considerations. We're actually getting players that can come in and help and that we need to develop. And that I feel like, Cassius Winston can definitely contribute to this roster for sure. If not this year, than next year, you know. And I think it's tough for rookies because there's no summer league for development, and I don't know if they're going to do the G League this year that much, but I think it could definitely help some guys, a lot of guys in the second round, a lot of guys in the first round too. But I'm excited for Cassius Winston. Like I said, I don't like Spartans, don't like Michigan State guys, but the guy can play, man. He's a baller, man. I've seen him play against Maryland, and he kicked our butts many times before. He's a floor general where he controlled the game, took over a game, got guys open, would pass the ball to Xavier Tillman, who got drafted as well, and knocked down huge shots. And this guy's a gamer. He's been in big games, big time college basketball games, big crowds, and has showed up big time. I think he was Mr. Basketball of Michigan. So he's a homegrown guy from Michigan and went to Michigan State. So this guy can play. He can play. This is a good pick. I think this is probably A minus, probably A plus pick, really, honestly, in the second. The value that you get in the second round. Now, I know Cassius Stanley got drafted right behind him from Duke, and I really like Cassius Stanley a lot, too. He's super, super duper athletic. But we already got a wing, so we didn't get a big. You know, we really need a big. We got to get a big. So free agency is obviously signing a big. We need a big man. We need a rim protector. We need a big man that can score in the paint. I like Thomas Bryant, but we need more, especially with Young Mahimi leaving. He was not good anyway. But we need a big that can control the paint and be a force down there. We need somebody to be an enforcer, somebody that can actually put some fear into somebody when they come down to the paint. Nobody has fear against the Washington Wizards when they come down. Everybody's just laying up, lay, dunk, lay, dunk, lay, dunk. We don't do well with rebounding. We're always getting out rebounded, and we are always getting outscored in the paint as well. So we're not blocking shots either. We don't have a rim protector. So those are the needs going into free agency. We really have to get those things going. We have to get some guys to fill that void and fill that need. A lot of people saying Aaron Baines. Aaron Baines is okay, but that's like Chris Humphries in my opinion, or Jason Smith. We've been down that road before. I think we need something different. Just go for Boogie in my opinion. But shout out to Cassius Winston. Welcome to the team. I'm happy to see him in a Washington uniform. This guy is a college basketball legend. And I can't wait for the season, man. Free agency starts on Friday, so you guys let me know who you guys want in free agency. I will be making a video on my free agency predictions as well. All right, hell to the Wizards. Peace.